Good evening. My name is Brent. I am your commissioner of the Trails Football League, and I am excited to have you here for the 2015 Trails Football League Draft Lottery Selection. As you saw earlier, there are 12 names. One being the defending champion, Will Tigert. Congratulations again. Welcome back to everyone in the league, especially our newest member. We had to say goodbye to one of our original members, that's Harrison Goosen. We wish him the best in his life and in the future. But for now, we welcome back from the 2013 season, Dustin Reinhardt, and he will be our new 12th man. So tonight, the reason we are here is so that we know when our draft will be, or our draft selection will be tomorrow. So thanks to our newest sponsorship with Michelob Ultra, we have received our brand new draft shuffler. So as you can see, I'll be crumpling up these names, putting them into our draft lottery selection, and then we will know where we will be drafting tomorrow night. So 12 names, 6 will make the playoffs just like last year, and our draft will be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Again, that is Labor Day, 7 o'clock at Trent Gwynn's house. He has been gracious enough to purchase a keg for us to sip on while we're there, so we appreciate that, Trent. And we're also hoping that Trent will have the trophy done, that we could give that in a trophy presentation prior to the draft tomorrow night. So Will, if you're watching this, plan on getting on FaceTime tomorrow about 6:45 so we can present you with that championship trophy. Trent, hopefully you can get that done. We've been waiting for about 2 or 3 seasons to have that done. So if we could have that for tomorrow night, that would be great. Real quick, before we do the draft, $40 is again the buy-in. We have about 6 people's draft money as of right now. So we have myself, Hamza has paid, Scott, Will, Drew, and I think that's it. And Scott, I already said Scott. So we still have a few more people's money, so if you could bring it tomorrow night, $40 cash or check. I can also run American Express and Discover at the draft. So, as you can tell, we have 12 names in our draft selector, and we will get started, and we will soon know the #1 pick in the 2015 Trails Football League Draft. So before we get it spun, I want to wish you all good luck, and best luck this season. Happy football season. We'll get it spinning here, as you can see. We'll slow that down, ladies and gentlemen. The first pick in the 2015 Trails Football League Draft. Last year, I believe the first pick went to Albert Bodie. This year, the first pick will go to Joe Bronson and the Chiefs. So Joe Bronson will select first a couple of fantastic running backs at the top of the board, or maybe he'll surprise us like he did last year with an early draft pick of Tom Brady. It didn't pan out so well for him last year, as he finished in dead last. So good for him. He deserves to have the first pick this year. Let's see now. #2, overall in the TFL draft tomorrow, will be the defending champion, Will Tigert. So we've got Joe, followed by Will. And now we will find out who will be drafting third. A little known fact, the person that's drafted third in the Trails Football League has won a majority of our championships. So that's just a little tidbit of information. The third pick has tended to be a very rewarding draft pick. So third tomorrow will go to the Edward Forte hands, Matthew Deaver. So Matt will draft third. Hopefully he'll have better luck as well, as he fell short of the playoffs, I believe. And we'll find out now fourth. So fourth pick in the TFL draft, let me pick that up, will be Scott Bennett. Scott Bennett actually paying before the draft has never happened before, and he's already paid his $40, and thank goodness he'll be drafting fourth tomorrow. Finally, let's get to the fifth, not finally, but next is fifth. So again, Joe, Will, Deaver, and Scott. And now the fifth pick will belong to the new guy, Dustin Reinhardt. So he will draft in the 5th spot. We're now getting to that dreaded middle of the draft Selection number 6. You got a long ways to wait between each pick. And we will see the 6th pick belongs to myself. Okay, Brent, I will draft 6. That's great. Fantastic. 6th pick, neato. And 7th. Stir it up a little bit more. 7th pick will belong to, you guessed it, the one and only Team Bodie, Albert Bodie. We're getting to the end of the draft. Now that we know the top 7, let's find 8, 9, 10, and 11, and then we'll all know where 12 goes. So number 8 belongs to the Homo for Romo, one of the biggest bottom feeders in the league, Trent Gwynn. He will draft 8. Should be just safe right there getting Tony Romo. And here goes number 9. We're at that back end of the draft. Number 9 will go to Jess Daly. So Jess will draft number 9. And there are 3 picks left. 3 names remaining in our draft selection. We'll find out number 10. Number 10. 10 will go to Drew Stussy. So Team Stussy will draft 10th. And ladies and gentlemen, let's find out who will be shaping up the last couple of picks in the 2015 Trails Football League Draft. Number 11 belongs to Hamza Chowdhury. And with that being said, we now know number 12 will be Baylor Wilson. So there you have it. I'll pan over here and show you our 12 in order again so you can have one last look at it. But that will do it for tonight's draft selection show. We'll have much more to come this season with all of our weekly Commissioner Corners. Until then, so long everybody.